welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my layout for how to kill a kit with style, and I'm using the Prima papers that I put in my kit, and I absolutely love these papers. I'm having so much fun creating these mixed media layouts with it, and I also just purchased a new Prima package. It's brand new for this year, and I can't wait to bring those to you as well. So this layout I'm doing, this is a sheet from the paper pad. It's Tales of You and Me. And the photo that I'm using today is this adorable photo of my son and my daughter, who are close in the same age. We adopted them when they were babies. And this is a picture of them kissing. And it was the most adorable thing that ever happened. And they did this on their own. He just reached over and gave her a kiss. And they are still close to this day. And they might as well have been twins because they're just so adorable together. And they love each other so, so much and are always there for each other. And now they're 5 and 6. So, I mean, they're both 5, sorry. And I have 6 kids, so please bear with me. But yes, so it's an adorable picture. And I wanted to scrap this with this gorgeous papers. And right now what you see me doing is I'm building up my cluster that's going to go behind my photo. And I'm also using my Distress Oxide. This is antique. Vintage photo, it's called. And it just gives the edges of the paper a little bit of vintage to them, color. And I truly, truly love it. And this is kind of how I learned how to do this type of mixed media. Is you want to build up your layers behind your photo because you want your photo to really pop off the page and bring a lot of interest to the page as well. And this came out so, so pretty. It has got to be my favorite layout that I have ever made. And I'm having so much fun. And I'm taking my time doing these. As you can see my phone, I have a video going as I am doing this. And this is what I normally do. I watch what they do and I try to come close to what they're doing. I mean, they've been doing it for a lot longer than me. But I'm really trying hard to get these layouts down the way they do them because their layouts are absolutely gorgeous. So now I bought these sprays also from Puma. They are Bloom sprays, they are, and Color Bloom. And these colors and sprays are very vibrant and gorgeous. This one is called Red Wine. And I decided to color the doily because I wanted it to have this dark, deep, rich wine color. And now I'm going to go in. I gessoed this paper first because I am going to do mixed media on it. And now I'm just using this little script stamp that I had. And I'm just randomly stamping it with my archival black ink. And now I'm going to go with my Vicky Bouton modeling paste and this stencil that I got from Arts. And I love this stencil because it doesn't go on really thick. It brings a really thin layer. It's like a screen stencil and it sticks to your paper. So I really like it. It's perfect. I don't worry about it moving. The modeling paste goes through it so well. And it's not a really thick layer. It's pretty subtle and that's what I like. So I'm just scraping it through with my little spatula, my little utensil. And I did get this stencil at Tuesday Morning. So if you ever see these, I would highly recommend picking them up. They are my favorite kind of stencils to use because they don't go on so thick and I really like this subtle look. So I'm just going around randomly in this circle around where my photo will be because my photo is going to be in the center of the paper. So I'm just trying to make it building up my layers basically of what I want it to be and what I want it to look like. So now I'm going to go out with my color bloom. Now this one was a different color. It wasn't the red wine. This one was black tulip, and it's so pretty. And these like have a little shine to them. So I really like it. And all I did was squirt some water down first and then sprayed them in these two spots because I wanted it to be a little bit darker on those spots. And now I'm going to cut my doily in half, and I'm going to put it on each side. And you're going to see me come in with my little photo cluster, and I'm going to stick that in the middle of those. And I'm also going to come in with some twine. And that's going to be another layer that I'm going to build my photo up with. So this is the twine that I'm using, and I'm going to kind of like wrap it in a circle, and I want the circle to go around the doilies and behind my photo before I glue it down. So that's kind of how it's going to go, just like that. And it just brings another layer and another interest to my photo and my layout. So now you're going to see me start gluing this down. So I'm gluing down the doily first with my Scotch glue. I always use the Scotch glue because it works very well, especially on mixed media. It sticks really well. And I know a lot of people use Fabri-Tac, and I have tried that, but I just didn't like it as much as the Scotch glue. So now I'm taking a piece of cardboard. I save my cardboard, and I just cut it up, and I use it to back my photos for these types of layouts because it builds it up a little bit higher off the page. So I like that part of it. If I just use the craft foam, it's a little bit flatter than what I would like. So see, now I can move the twine rope around a little bit better behind it. So now I'm going to glue this down, my little cluster here that I have going on with all these papers. And I'm going to just fix my little twine behind it to like how I like it. And then you're going to see me come in, and I'm going to put the photo in as well. And I'm just going around and sticking some Scotch glue behind the rope so that it kind of stays in place. And now once I know it's all down real nice and tight, I take another string of rope, and I am going to, of the twine, sorry, I keep saying rope. And I did that as well in a circular motion, only a little bit smaller because that's what's going to go around my photo. But I am going to pop my photo up now with some craft foam on top of that. So see, I just did layer and layer and layer, and that's what I've been learning. You just got to keep layering. That is the key. That is how you build it up and make it look really, really pretty. And now I'm gluing that part down on top of that twine that I put in. And I'm putting some on a little bit on top of my photo. And that's what I wanted. Because I want the focal point to be on this beautiful photo that I just think is so, so precious. And I just loved this photo. And now I'm going to come in, and I'm going to put a little piece on the side because now I'm going to start building with my flowers. I'm going to come in with my floral pieces that go with this collection. And I just wanted that piece there because I'm going to be putting some flowers here in this corner, and then also on the top left corner that you see there. And I'm using two different tones of pinks because there's that kind of tones of pinks all around the background paper, so I just wanted to bring those in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these down with my Scotch glue, and once I get those down, then you're going to see me do a couple other things. But while I am doing that, and I also went in with these little baby breaths. They were pink, And I'm going to tone them down a little bit in a minute with some gesso that I always do on the top of my flowers, just so give it more of a vintage look. And I really enjoy doing that as well. But first I'm gluing these down, these little baby breaths. And while I'm doing that, I just wanted to remind you guys not to forget to check out the other ladies who are also doing how to kill a kit with style. I will have their links down below so you could check them out. And I know they're all posting once a week too, like me. So I promised I would do 4 layouts. This is my 3rd. I'm really excited that I'm actually getting through this. These type of mixed media layouts are quite harder to do, but if you have patience and you just really watch a lot of the videos, you can learn so much. And I am definitely learning and watching because I really wanted to get into this type of mixed media. I absolutely love it. The pages are just so gorgeous and I just love it. So now I'm going to come in with these tiny flowers and I'm going to kind of like put them on the little pieces of twine that I put around the picture. And I'm just going to randomly stick them down with some Scotch glue. And just to bring the photo a little more something around it. And I really like that. And I'm going to stick this one down here. And I did use these glue dots, but then I end up going in with the Scotch glue as well because they just weren't sticking down. And now I had these little antique little pieces of metal. They were flares, brads, and I stuck those down as well. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do, I cut out those butterflies from the Vicky Bouton flower, a butterfly that I added to my collection, kits that were vellum pieces. And I love those butterflies. So now I'm finally using them. And I'm just going in and I'm just making a line with my squirt bottle. And I'm just drawing some little lines to come down just to give it a little more interest and a little more depth to the colors. And I'm using the same colors that I used before. And now I'm going in and I'm just going to do a few splatters. And this is the black tulip color that I'm using. And I love the splatters. I like the darkness of it. And it brings just a little bit more something. Now I'm going to take some butterflies and I'm going to stamp them on my background paper. And first I'm going to stamp it on that little scrap piece that I have. And then come in and stamp it again. And I just want a little bit of the butterflies like in the background because I am going to put these other 2 butterflies down that I did cut out, fussy cut out of the Vicky Bouton vellum piece that I had. And I just love putting these butterflies on here. They just were a great finishing touch to the layout. And now I'm also going to take some acrylic white paint and I'm going to water it down and I'm going to do some white splatters. And you really got to water this down really well because otherwise it will not splatter, because I had some trouble getting it to splatter. And then finally when I wet it down enough, it did start splattering. So it worked out really well. So I did 2 kinds of splatters. I did the tulip, the black tulip of the color bloom. And now I'm doing the white acrylic paint watered down. And I will tell you that those squirt bottles that I have, the black tulip and the berry wine, I got those on scrapbook.com. So I will try to link that down below so you guys could check it out if you're interested in purchasing them. And I also just glued down the butterflies. And now I'm going to go in with some gesso. This is white gesso. And I'm just toning down my flowers a little bit. I'm giving them a little more vintage look when you do this. And I just take like a stiff bristle brush and just tone everything down a little bit. And I like the way it looks when you do that. And you'll see me do it on the other flowers on the upper left hand corner as well, and the ones that I also did around the twine that I put down. And then you're going to see me go in with a couple of those enamel pieces that you see in the upper right hand corner. I absolutely love those. I got them at Hobby Lobby, and they're just gorgeous enamel dots. They're just really, really nice ones. And they're Paper Studio, and a lot of times they have 50% off Paper Studio, so that's when you would want to pick that stuff up, because I never buy anything full price. And I'm loving the way this is looking. It's just looking so awesome, guys. I had so much fun making this. I love making these pieces. I just think these layouts, they just look so, so pretty and gorgeous, and the way it's done, and I am getting so used to doing it now. So I hope you guys are enjoying it too and learning from what I'm doing and trying it out yourselves. I mean, just get your stuff out. And that is the layout, guys. See the dimension? Love, love, love it. Here's your close-ups, and I hope you truly enjoy it, because I did. And I will see you all again soon. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And it's such a cute photo. Look at that photo of my kids. Love it. All right, thanks for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.